Yo, what's going on, people? Back with another video. I was in my boy Zaire 720's group, and I actually saw an article one of them posted, and I wanted to talk about it. I don't know if anybody else is going to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it. It's a actual Twitter feed back and forth between a guy from IGN named Scott Lowe, and I think he was the same person that did the whole PS4 Battlefield 4 article about it not looking up to par as PC. Like motherfuckers really thought that shit was gonna look like PC. Let's be real. Who in their right minds thought because DX11 or whatever you want to call it, or whatever PS4 using was gonna make their version closer to the fucking PC version? Whoever thought that had lost their fucking minds and need to stop gaming. Because there's no way in the fuck that none of these consoles are going to get you nowhere close to a high-end PC. Like, let's be real. But I'm gonna say it like this. Some concerning facts. Sony has yet to show a functioning PS4 or a hands-on remote play demo with under 3 months until launch. That is what he tweeted. And this is what someone tweeted back to him. Do you mean show? Weren't retail units used at Sony booths at E3 PAX and Gamescom in cases? Pure autistic prototypes. So what are you saying? People playing on at Sony booths. It's not PCs like the third party booths. He was saying that's exactly what they are actually. Then someone else asked him, at Scott Lowe didn't get to play Killzone on an actual PS4. He said, nope, a dev kit PC. So, and then he read to me saying that Sony was using generic PC hardware. And based on what we know about the PS4, it isn't PC hardware at all, except for the CPU architecture being the x86-64. It seems he later clarified he was talking about PS4 dev kits. So, Graham Thacker hit up Scott Lowe and was like, you just completely undermine the integrity of your PS4 Battlefield article by this tweet. He was like, PS4 dev kit is different. The difference is the casing, which for design so believably small is the case of the concern. Okay. So the difference between a dev kit and a PC. As countless others have said, there's a quite difference between PC that is spec to match a PS4 and a dev kit. While waiting to play Need for Speed Rivals on a PS4 controller, the game crashed to a Windows 7 desktop with Origin and a command line window running script. On the other hand, while waiting for the round to start on Battlefield 4, I pressed the PS button and got the PS4 OS menu. So unlike Need for Speed Rivals, it was a PS4 dev kit. One small correction: you don't need a dev kit to play unfinished games. You can run them on a debug unit, which is what journalists do to preview up and coming games. Okay. And then it was, okay, here's a quick crash course on how some development actually works. We're seeing two different things right now. The Need for Speed picture is not what he's talking about, is the OP's tweet. They're clearly running the PC version of the game with the PS4 controller. What the OP is talking about is PS4 game running on a dev kit instead of a retail console. The guy says, first of all, this is complete bullshit. They are both running games on dev kits. The Xbox One dev kits happens to look exactly like the retail console, so the PR guys can say that it is a retail console, but it actually is a dev kit. The PS4 dev kits look different, so it's easier to spot. 3 months before the console is released is way too early to run anything on a retail kit. Second, you guys need to understand what a dev kit actually is. The dev kit that are in use right now, I'm not talking about the very early dev kits, but the ones that are in use now are pretty much using the same final hardware that will be in the retail kits, but the extra The extra memory allocated to debug tools and ability to run unsigned code. There's nothing wrong or devious from running the games on a dev kit. That's how it's always been. What did you think? The 360 and PS3 games were running on an E3 for the past 6 years. They were not retail console either. They were dev kits. Since no one has signed code that can run on a retail console until the game goes through submission, which happens 2 to 3 weeks before a game is released. And all those tweets and articles are just a clickbait to create controversy. It's a non-story, and people really need to move on. That's actually really funny, yo. I don't know who really thought that they were running PS4s on actual PS4 retail PS4s. We all know that they're running on dev kits. So I don't get how people can say, oh, PS4 is running on PCs too. They're like PCs, the architecture wise, but they're not running on an actual PC. The Need for Speed thing, I don't know about that one. But I know a couple of my friends who actually played the PS4 games, who actually touched the controller, who actually played the games, have seen some of the games, are saying that it's a PS4. It's a dev kit, of course. We all know they're still running on dev kits. It's too early to be running on their actual console yet. Like the guy just said in NeoGaf. I'm going to put the link in the description too so y'all can see everything they're talking about. Motherfuckers on here talking about they finna cancel their pre-orders and all this bullshit. I don't get it, yo. This is funny. I mean, the remote play thing, now that's something I'm kind of worried about because they haven't actually showed us remote play working when it comes to actual people touching the controller. So I'm a little worried about that. So I want to see more of remote play. But when it comes to the actual them using dev kits right now, we been knew they were using dev kits. Duh, who thought they were really using retail versions of the PS4? If you really thought that, you are more of a PS4 drone than I thought you were. I always knew they were using dev kits. But actual some people were saying, well, people were talking about Xbox using dev kits, but them motherfuckers look like a straight up computer. And up under them bitches, like running straight on Windows and all that shit. But it doesn't matter to me, man. I could care less about this kind of stuff, but I just wanted to bring it to some people's attention that might say something about it and be like, well, no one talked about this, and I spotted it, so we'll have a little discussion about it. In Bang Bang, Next Gen Gamer Group. But what y'all think about this? What y'all think about Scott Lowe saying this about the PS4? And his concerning facts. Do you think this is a concerning fact that they aren't using a retail version of the actual PS4 yet, or are you like it's too early? And everyone's saying that the Xbox Ones actually were being used, and down here is saying no, it looks like an Xbox One, but it's not. It's just a damn dev kit. It's not the actual Xbox. So let me know what y'all think. This is actually a NeoGaf forum show thread. I'm going to post it in the link in the description, and y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole debacle. I don't know if they're going to really talk about it or anything, but not really a debacle, but people are making something out I think they don't need to be making a big deal about. It's a dev kit, of course. Okay. Like, some people just be looking for shit to find bad about Sony. Or even about Xbox. They just be looking for shit. Like, I'm not looking for nothing. I just want to play games. Can we just play games, yo? When November 15th and 22nd come, I don't want to hear shit about nobody talking no shit. If you are on the internet talking shit about a console and you ain't playing no games, you're gonna lose a lot of respect from me. I don't know about y'all, but I might be on Twitter tweeting about how everything's running. But I'm gonna be fucking playing Killzone. It's gonna be me, my boy Shohio. Who else gonna be on that thing? Zero. Maybe my girl Nia. Shit, we gonna be on Killzone wrecking shit. I don't know about nobody else. Y'all might not hear from me. Y'all might hear from us when we live stream. That's about it. Y'all ain't gonna hear shit from me for about 3-4 days unless I put up videos, unboxing videos and shit like that, which I'm probably gonna be doing. But I'm gonna be gaming. I don't know about nobody else. I'm gonna be gaming. So, holla at y'all. Deuces.